Hey, good morning. How are you? It's good to be back. I had a little vacation, 2.5 weeks. It's good to be back. The dog's waiting for a steak. Yeah. So to get the day started right, I gotta do some groceries because we're gonna be recording a video today. And I'm super excited about this one because it's a project I've been waiting on a long time. It's one of my dry aging projects. I'm gonna be cooking up that and this. And Morrison's gonna be cooking up that. You're excited? I am most definitely excited. So heading to the supermarket right now because I don't just want to cook something. I want to cook something special. I want to make it like a little extra special. I got the groceries. Now let's pick up some Jim. Groceries are done. Now I'm picking up Jim, my editor, from the train station because we're gonna have a day with all three of us, Morrison, Jim, and me, and we're gonna have some fun. Goedemorgen. Yo, Jimbo. Hello.
What's up?
What's up? Whoa.
Whoa.
Nice hair.
Nice shoes, man.
Nice hair, man.
Welcome to 1995.
Yes.
Yes.
Back to the future.
Yes.
I'm bringing future back.
Yes, exactly. Morrison without a hat. Rule with Air Max.
Air Max and Jim with a girlfriend. So to everyone that wants to marry Jim, sorry, too late.
Yeah.
Coffee?
Oh yeah.
Coffee?
Let's do coffee.
Coffee. Look, beautiful. This one dry aged in our beautiful dry agers, and this one in the bag. Like, I can't wait to see the difference. Like,
I can't wait to eat tri-tip.
tri-tip. It's been a while. It's 2.5 weeks of not eating meat. That's not true.
What happened here?
My heartbeat is like 140.
How?
You know why?
Well, tell me.
Because this is supposed to be a high quality dry steak, and this is supposed to be a really cheap dry aged bag that you buy for how many? $3?
$10 a bag.
10.
Oh,
$10.
damn.
That-
Kind of looks like bacon.
It kind of looks like bacon, and it's still appealing to me if you have that whole bacon thing in your head. This still could be really good, Roel. I think you should give it a try as bacon.
So in the first video was really surprising. It was like, it's crazy. I didn't believe the results. We can't tell them, right? So Jim, how's Morrison doing? Because
Morrison looks very professional.
yes,
Yeah.
like a pro.
Yeah.
Morrison, what are you doing?
Chicken, something.
Why? You're the camera guy.
No, I'm cooking these days.
Tell them all about it.
Well, we had a little holiday, and since I came back, I was different. I don't know.
You're even not wearing a cap.
No.
Nobody
I'm not
knew
wearing
you
a
had
cap.
hair.
I have hair, and I can cook.
Dude, seriously, show us. Come on.
Possibilities are endless.
What's happening?
I'm smoking a way too expensive steak, just for fun, just for the fun of it. And you know what I'm going to do after? I'm not gonna tell you, but
But it involves a box.
No, don't show him.
A box.
I'm gonna screw it up. For many, this will be considered as screwing up.
Heresy.
I don't
Heresy.
believe it. Heresy? I don't
Yeah.
believe it.
I think it will be good.
I think it will be really
I
tasty.
think it will be really tasty.
I haven't had a Wagyu in 3 weeks.
Whatever is going to happen, I want pena pepper on it.
It's definitely going to have pena pepper on it.
Nice. What did you just do?
I did a breathing exercise.
Why? What are you tapping
because-
on that thing for?
It had an option, and it said, well, relax. And I was like, okay, let's relax. So yeah,
Dude.
I did a breathing exercise.
Your work doesn't require you to relax.
Yeah, but I had to wait. And this thing said, well, why don't you relax?
What are you doing?
Not much.
Well, you were tapping that thing too.
Yeah, only checking how many steps I've walked today. You're doing healthy stuff over here.
Healthy stuff. What's going on here? I don't trust this. I should never have given you guys that. I thought this was a nice present. But all the millennials do now is watch their screens.
Yeah,
Oh, I got a screen on my wrist.
You have these achievements too, like it's a mini game.
You don't actually have to.
Yeah, but it says that I have to walk like a couple of kilometers and to have to breathe, like breathing exercises.
There's no Netflix on it.
Is it possible to watch something on this?
Everything except HBO.
I've walked 2 stairs.
2 stairs.
Yeah, but
When?
today, up here. That was it.
Do you even look at this beautiful scenery we got out here? Look how beautiful it looks.
No, 44%
What?
battery.
Yeah, it's almost gone. Half gone.
No, I started on 50 today, man.
I think the steak's done now.
No, it isn't.
I think you should check.
Can you attach the meter to this thing too? Like,
Yeah, I want to check my meat, my health.
Morsen,
Yeah?
there's a trick to this recipe,
Why? What?
and there's like a pitfall.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna tell you what it is.
Pitfall?
Think about it.
A pitfall.
A pitfall.
What is it?
A pitfall?
Yeah.
Ask Jim. It's good. It's a really, really good steak. I approve this steak, Morsen. I really enjoy it. It's a good steak. You did an amazing job. I think you mastered smoking and frying steaks.
I am one of the best pitmasters in the world. You can't deny it. I mean, I should have my own show. I should be traveling around the world, go to Gordon Ramsay, meet how's the other one called?
Point the camera at your face.
No. I mean, Jamie Oliver. I can beat them all.
how about the t-shirts?
But yeah, you should make a t-shirt. I'm the best steak master ever.
You should just finish your steak, man.
I have this plan where we feed the chicken Wagyu steaks for 30 days, and then we kill the chicken.
Yeah, well it
and we
tastes
eat
like
it,
Wagyu.
and then we eat the chicken.
That's such a such an idea though.
This is such a sad idea.
It's the best idea ever.
We'll get these mega chickens.
We were talking about the Dudesons, Ben McGarrett,
Yeah,
Vive la Ben.
This is on that level.
This is what they do. This is what we do.
Yeah.
This is our show.
Yeah.
What?
Oh,
Oh, she's full.
she is full.
Officially, she's full. We filled up the dog finally, but she's waiting for the next best thing. I think she's waiting for fried chicken. Fried chicken. We'll see. You got everything?
I've got the goodies.
The goodies. You got everything?
I've got the Goody on my wrist.
We all got
Gucci.
Gucci on my wrist.
Gucci on my wrist. All right, guys.
See you.
See you.
Good. Bye.
This is such a week.
Yeah, but
I need you guys to do it for me. I'm holding a camera. Yes. Bye. Today is kind of like a shopping day, unless, at least until now, I was like doing some groceries and I was looking for a new fridge and a new freezer because my fridges are full. And the freezer is full and it's basically always full and I don't have any more room. But then I stopped by a shop and I shouldn't have gone there. And I just had to pick something up. It's just a piece of decoration. How cool that looks. That's so awesome. I mean, come on. Isn't she a beauty? Like, this thing is insane. Well, she isn't a beauty. He is a beauty. Especially when he sits like there in the backdrop, looking good. Awesome. But while we're at it, I gotta solve a problem, or at least take a look at a problem, because I've been dry aging in the dry aging cabinets, and as you could have seen last Sunday in the video, we discovered that I was dry aging in a bag and comparing it to my dry age cabinet. But now, the dry ager, the cabinet, the color of the meat was completely browned out. And I think it's oxidation, but I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure. Now I looked it up and it's very common. So I see it a lot in pieces of meat that have been dry aging for a long period of time. But it just makes me wonder, is it something like my settings in the cabinet? Should I change something? Are the settings right? And I can't continue making videos with the same problem. That doesn't make sense. It doesn't tell the story right. So I gotta discover what's going on. So I got a brisket right there. I got the tenderloin right there. I got a picanha, and I got a ribeye. So I'm going to cut some of it up, and we're going to figure out if this is totally screwed up, and then we just got to figure out how to unscrew it, how to solve it. That's basically what I got to find out. First I'm going to take a look at this tenderloin. It's 6 weeks in and I want to know what it looks like. So there we go, just cutting it in half. That's actually not too bad. This is like a really thin piece of meat, and of course the outside is a little brown, but the inside is still nice dark red. So not too sad about this. This is a good result, I think. The picanha, it's looking pretty good. I'm looking like, are there some white spots that are mole, but they are not. So let's take a look inside. This is more brown, like I had on the tri-tip, but there's some reddish maybe, and it could just very well be that the meat's not. See, there's some red on the bottom, but on the fat side it turned brown. Just gonna cut it all the way through, because at this point I'm not gonna be able to use these pieces of meat in the video. The further I cut it, the worse it becomes. Like, that is still some good red at the bottom. That's what I'm looking for. But then when I cut deeper, it starts to brown again. So the red spots get smaller, the brown spots get bigger. So definitely a fail as looks concerned on the picanha. What I also found with the tri-tip is that the brown doesn't necessarily not taste good, it just doesn't look good. So it's still edible, but it's not what I'm looking for. Yeah, all the way to the end. Looks like this. So now to the bigger cuts. This, look at that. Isn't this insane? A big 3-bone ribeye, like 1, 2, 3, like a big roast. It actually got some mold on it. Don't worry about that. That's totally fine. This part is clean, definitely super dry as you can see. So I'm gonna go in with my knife. I'm just gonna cut off. First I'm gonna cut off the outside. Put some weight into it. Ooh, that's actually bad. This is bad. Look at that. Can you see this? Like green snot pieces right there. But as you can see, this is no bueno. Let me cut this all the way through. Wow. That's beautiful. Look at that. This is what I was looking for. Like beautiful dark red meat, dry aged properly. Absolutely gorgeous. That's a good piece of meat. So it's got a little opening from the outside all the way into the fat edge right there. It's not decomposed, it's more a rotting process. That's it. I trimmed the bottom up as well now. Looking good. We're getting to the do's and don'ts for me here. I'm like testing the waters, what to do, what not to do. And definitely got some good don'ts. Don't get steak out of a vacuum bag that's been frozen, like by an online store, and then put it in the dryer. That's just a bad idea. Just get meat from the butcher fresh, order it, tell him what you need, explain to him what you need it for. So that's kind of like what I learned today. An expensive lesson. I cut some of the smaller waist up because, yeah, best quality check there is. If the dog likes it, it's probably still good. If she could smile, she would have a big smile on her face right now. Hey, that's the sign. Sitting down, that's the sign. I need more, boss. Give me more. I like that. It's good for you. Like the protein? It'll make you strong, dog. What a beautiful day. We're making
Gold?
gold. It looks like shit, but it tastes like gold.
Yeah.
That's what this is. This is the good stuff. I promise you, if you can make this, you're a king. That's what you are. Insane. This stuff is so good. And we're going to put this on our brisket. That's going to be so tasty. This is an experiment. I can't see you.
It's like
You have to stand here.
this is like if I had a job at Lego World. It's like it's not an experiment. It's just pure fun, but it's still an experiment.
We wanted to do this for so long. Since we did the chicken thing, 100 chicken legs, we said what's going to be next, because we love making curry things so much. And we said, what are we going to do? And then we talked about making the brisket. That's like at least 6 months ago, if not more, maybe 8.
Yeah. It was like, okay, so curry is good on beef, masala is good on beef. Okay, hit me. What next?
Yes. And then we said brisket. Why not? It's like putting two good things together. It can only be good.
Yeah.
It can only be good.
And I think it's our duty to sell this to the world that you shouldn't do a normal brisket anymore, but do this.
Do this.
Do one with salt and pepper, and from that point on.
This is not next level brisket. This is brisket God mode.
So how do you feel now about that dry age project you just did?
That just failed.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a bad thing. Like I don't want that project to fail, but I think it's a good learning process. And afterwards, I called the butcher because I checked all of the projects except for the brisket. I haven't checked that yet. I haven't had the heart to check it. It's still in there. It's the only project that's still in here. And
What happened to the rest?
I cut it up to check to see if it's not.
And
it's all the same.
so
Except for the big rib thing.
Okay, so now the big question is, what went wrong or what's going on?
So I called I didn't call all the butchers that I know, but I called a few of them and I talked with them about it, and they like had some of the same experiences. And what happens if you get like one of these Australian Wagyu things, and they put it in, they process it, they put it in packages, then ship it to the Netherlands, and then they put it in the store, they sell it to me, and then I put it in the fridge. Then it's already so much aged inside, like wet age inside like the vacuum pack, been frozen, and then taken out of the freezer and then aged again. That apparently doesn't work unless you use a dry aged vacuum bag or one of these dry aged bags. I called my local butcher. He's gonna hook us up with more fresh dry aged projects. So this cabinet is gonna be full next week, and we're gonna get like one of these tiny baby wild boars for on the cross. On the cross. Look, this is like an asado cross. Like this is how they grill. Like you make a fire here, and then you got like convection heat going up, a little bit smoke, and radiation going into that beautiful beast, slowly cooking it, making it super tasty. And that's how they do it in South America. It's like one of the most epic ways of barbecue. And right now a hunter is hunting like this little piglet that we can put on, like a little wild boar. And then we get it in the jacket, we take it off, the fur coat, put it in the cabinet, hang it for a week. And once it's nice and dried up, we can hang it right here and we can roast it. You and me, Marcia.
Amazing.
Amazing.
We have a good week going on. We have the beautiful masala.
Yeah.
It's just perfect.
It's gonna be so awesome, and it smells so good right
Is
now.
this trick really working?
I don't know.
Is this trick really working?
It's cold. It works.
So is this really a trick, or did you just came up with it?
This is like a fancy chef way to do things. We never do this. We just put this in the fridge, but I just had some ice laying around from a party, and I wanted to use it, make some room in the freezer. So I'm getting rid of my ice, and I think this is a great way to get rid of your ice. But like if I stick my finger, it's like literally been like 10 minutes or so. Look at my finger. The color is insane. That's a good color. But it's been in 10 minutes, it's already cool. So we can put it on brisket, and then we can put it in the fridge, and we can dry age it. Come on. Marinate it. That's what we're gonna do. That's good. And the next morning. Say good morning, Marcin.
Morning. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah. For the most.
I was born ready, Marcin.
The most precious experiment
Yes.
in history
Like-
of barbecue.
It's here, right? The moment. We just like overnight marinating, and I think it's going to be so good. I think this is going to be one of those experiences that we're getting super excited about.
I think it's one of those experiments that I'm gonna eat myself sick.
What I'm excited about, we're gonna fire up the master build for this. The gravity fed master build series. This is kind of awesome because then we get to smoke it on charcoal, and that's kind of like the first brisket that we're doing on this master build. So that's kind of awesome, and I'm excited about that as well. Look, it looks like it's new still. And Marcin, we got some new things. Let's go check it out. This morning, really early, we had a delivery. Super extremely early, which is insane.
What do you call it already?
7:30.
7:30. Wow. Ow.
Fit my fridge. Oh, there you go, Marcin. We saved the last bit.
Yeah, it's just sitting there.
Ooh, dude. You know how many brisket we can defrost in this fridge?
Depends on how many trays you have.
We gotta have more trays than this.
Pretty much.
This is not gonna work. We gotta have double. We gotta at least have 2 more trays. Look at it. Look at this. Ooh, and it goes on and on and on and on. Case of beer on the bottom, brisket on top, couple of ribs, steaks, and then we got another thing. Look at this. Next level. This is my new vacuum machine. This thing is insane. Look at that. The lid just pops open. Look at this. This thing is awesome. We're gonna use it today. I bit my dog.
Sorry.
You're not making friends, Marcin.
No. We gotta come up with a title in 5 hours.
5 hours, okay. We got the brisket on and we started the second video, but let's take a look at that brisket because, oh boy. You wanna see the brisket, Eva? Yeah. The fragrance that comes off this brisket is just insane. Look at that. Oh, that smells so good. Now.
Wait, I missed it.
Yeah, you missed it. Don't open it. If you're looking, you're not cooking. Come on. And here we got a steak money pit. We're making money here, guys, on this table. Look at that. I bet if we would open a barbecue restaurant that carries these kind of brisket, it would be a Michelin star brisket restaurant. I bet it would be. But now things are getting kind of scary because I have to operate the vacuum machine for the first time. So I haven't even started it up. I haven't read the manual, which is probably a bad idea because that is like a highly professional device. So I should probably just take a quick look at the manual before I destroy it. I don't want to destroy it.
And after all that joy from the brisket, it just suddenly disappears.
All the joy is sucked out of the barbecue fun. This is the manual for the vacuum machine. It has to be operated by people that are 18 years or older. That's me. I'm 18 years old. You wouldn't say I know, but I'm older than 18 years. And you have to be qualified.
We're not qualified.
Dude, I'm the least qualified person on this world. But you're also well aware of the local safety rules and regulations. And is trained to operate the device. I'm not trained. Are you trained to operate the vacuum machine?
This is not a device that has YouTube videos, isn't it?
No, I checked, but there's no YouTube video.
It's gonna take a long time. And we have a lot of steaks to do.
The video just came out, Marcin.
Yeah.
And there's something that we need to
There's
discuss.
something going on, yeah. I didn't have my hat on.
Okay, for the record, can you bow towards the camera? This is Marcin, his hair. I'm gonna do a close-up. Look at it. It is gorgeous. It is freaking amazing. Yes, he has 1 or 2 gray hairs, but overall,
Yeah,
it's
good
amazing.
hair.
You got amazing hair.
I got amazing hair.
What's going on?
Why? It's just comfortable to wear a hat.
Why are you wearing a hat? But now, the last video, you didn't wear a hat.
No, I didn't wear a hat. So if you haven't seen it yet, I'm presenting the whole video. I cooked it. I was cooking and I didn't wear a hat at all.
And now,
The whole video.
it looks like you're a little bald in that video.
In the video it looks like
But, okay,
I'm bald.
let's
and
check
if
again.
If you want to...
This is not a bald guy's head.
No.
This is like great hair.
But if you just want to be funny, go to the video, react to it, and I'm getting bald.
No, dude, seriously, I've been trying to get Morrison to not wear his hat like I think 2 to 3 years already.
Yeah.
And this is the first time he doesn't wear a hat, and now we get this.
Yeah. Today I'm not wearing a hat in the tasting test.
Yeah?
Yep.
All right. Good. Don't talk down to Morrison's hair.
Yeah. Let's go.
There are a lot of people that wishes they had great hair like Morrison. Don't do that. I don't like it. See, it gets me fired up. Finally, you're not wearing a cap, and then this happens. Man. All right, what we're doing? Oh yes, cooking a steak. Awesome. Look at that new vacuum machine. Now that's what I call a vacuum. Woo! All right, we just finished the brisket. Look at it. She's a beauty. Absolutely gorgeous. And well, we didn't get to finish everything of it, but the good news is I get to vacuum some, so I get to use my vacuum machine. Again. How was the brisket, Morrison?
It was amazing.
How were the steaks?
It's also amazing.
So today's a good day?
Yeah.
We got 3 videos in. It's 7:30 p.m.
Yeah.
7:30 p.m. We're gonna clean up. We're gonna go home. We're gonna think about it.
Think about what we did to our bodies today.
To think of what we did, and then
Drink water and go to bed.
go to bed, and then maybe 1 beer.
Maybe.
See you guys next video. Thank you for being here. Like, it's so good to be back, and yeah, it's good to be back. Love it. Glad the holiday's over.